To our all exam. In the next few minutes we will tell you something about a website for people who would like to learn and improve their English and other languages, but especially their English. And you can see it on the screen. It is called EnglishCoversations.org. So first of all, you've got an overview about the main topics here. And if you're just moving with the mouse over these sections, you can see that everything has got its own headlines too. For example, Almanac or the World English Course, but more to it later. The first page welcomes you and gives you a little overview about what you can expect from this website. And the main topics are included too. So if you're just clicking on the green headlines here, you're getting to these main topics too, but I will tell you something about it later. And also a few scrolls under this information, Mark White, one of the founders of EnglishCoversations.org, posted a few videos, texts, and vocabularies to these videos and texts, the grammar part, and you can do these tasks, and after that you can check it with the solutions he gave to you. So now we are moving on with the part called About, and if you're clicking on this part, you will receive more information about the founders and how to use this website. Here on this picture you can see the founders, who are called Mark White and Aaron Campbell. Mark White was born in Australia in 1961 and he's able to speak several languages, but he said that he would like to learn as many languages as he can, and he is responsible for most of the content on EnglishCoversations.org. Aaron Campbell, I'm afraid I do not have a picture of Aaron Campbell, but Aaron Campbell is the webmaster of EnglishCoversations.org and he helps Mark White with publishing his English learning resources. So now we move on with a section called How to Use this site. And I think this is a very great site because they're giving you advices for how to use the site. So if you do not know, just check this site. They're telling you, listen to the conversations, read the conversations, explore the text, click the links, write comments and ask questions in the comment sections below each conversation, and join their mailing list to receive tips on learning English and links to interesting websites and services. Another great thing which I think is that they are giving advice to teachers too. So they are telling them, if you want to use this site for your classes, just download the files, copy and paste the text and print it out for your students so that they can work on it, and they can work on it like just read it to each other or act it out, listen to it, and whatever you can do with it. So now we move on with one of the main topics about this website, which is called Courses. And if you're clicking on this button, you first of all get a little overview about their offers. And there are four topics, 4 courses which are for free, and 2 which aren't, and especially that are The Children of Kenji Takeshi and The Water Car, Be Aware, Interactive Stories, The Business Trip, and World English are the free ones. And if you're clicking on the green highlighted headlines, you will get to them. So let me give you an example with Be Aware. I'm clicking on it, you're getting to it. So Be Aware is a free English language course and it comes by email. It consists of 5 lessons and the only thing you have to do is just put your name and your email address into this gray box here. Click at submit, and they will receive your name and your email, and then they will send you these lessons back. And all of the other topics are working like it too. So now I'm ready with my speech, and Irene will continue with hers. Thank you. Hello everybody, I'm going to show you now the next options to learn English with this page. At first I want to tell you that you all have the same principle. At first you have to read the task, then you answer to a few questions, and then you put the answers in a comment box and someone will correct it. I'm going to show you later how it works. At first we have here the lessons, which are kind of virtual English lessons. And I want to show you the almanac, which is a user diary of your daily life. You can post something about your weather or about breaking news in your country or in your city. And if you want to do this, you can click here on the green link. And first you will have an example in a grey box, how an entry could look like. Then you have vocabulary and grammar support. And down here you put your entry and wait until somebody will correct it. The next lesson is easy English, but I'm not going to show you because it's only for people who start learning this language. Then we have the word English course, which is really interesting because it's about cultural topics. For example, if you want to learn something about history and geography, you click here and you choose a topic, for example, the story of America, and you can here download an audio file for free, hear it, and down here there are questions which you can answer. And then we have Mayoki's education. Mayoki is a young Japanese girl who experienced many adventures, and it has the same principle. You choose a part of a story, download an audio file for free, and you can hear and read the text at the same time. Now I'm going to tell you something about the live English conversations, which is a very helpful thing, because here you can speak with people from other countries in English, and it will improve your speaking skills, and I think speaking is the best way to learn a language. And first you have to choose your level, for example upper intermediate, and then under comments you write an entry with your name, and you can tell a little bit about yourself, your hobbies, and you have to say the medium through which you want to communicate, for example Skype, and then you wait until somebody answers you. If you're not quite sure what to write here, you have an example in the grey box. And now I'm going to show you the interactive stories. Interactive meaning you don't just listen, read them, you also have to answer questions about them. And you have a lot of them, and you choose one which sounds interesting. For example, Asian Odyssey. And at first you will see for which level the story is written. It's for lower intermediate. Then you have a kind of summary. And down here you can download the text for free. But you have to take care, some interactive stories are not for free. For example, The Adventures of Roy Bean. Here it is written, download it from the store. The store means you have to pay. And now finally I would like to give you our opinion about this web page. We really liked it because it's for everyone, it's for beginners and for advanced students. And the construction is very simple. You have all important things in this one green line, and most of the web page is for free. And it's interacting, you don't just read something about grammar, you have to participate. And you can speak with other people, which is great. The only negative thing is that you have to pay for some interactive story, but it doesn't matter because there are plenty of them for free. And so we can really recommend it to you, and I'd like to thank you for your kind attention. Are there any questions?